What was it? The hunt? The blood? Or the horrible dream? Oh, it doesn't matter. Tonight, Gammon joins the hunt.
Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video I wanted to do for a while now. So, in this video I'm going to be discussing a game that I've already covered on my channel and that recently I feel quite bad for, because the developers have put so much effort into it and it seems like it hasn't been given the level of, well, praise it deserves. So, I made a video on it before, Angels Fall First, and I'm back now and I'm actually playing a lot more now than what I used to, because, well, if you're like me and when E3 comes around, there's a bit of a depressing period, which there definitely was, because Star Wars Battlefront 2, which, you know, I still do play to this day, well, not really, not much anymore, but if it let you down, if it did really feel like it let you down, then I feel like Angels Fall First is the first right step to correcting that, because a small developer team has somehow made one of the most engaging space to ground combat games of the recent time. Now, when I say space to ground combat, I might be a bit misleading. What I mean is being able to go from space to board the enemy ship and then, you know, start combat on the enemy ship. And if you remember playing Battlefront 2 with your friends online or something like that, or if you're in my case by yourself because you didn't have internet back then, it really harkens back to that, where you land a boarding party and you board the enemy ship and you can destroy subsystems like cores, shield and engines and stuff like that. But it's all in a very... Now, I'll get on this later, but I think the aesthetic of the universe is very interesting. I don't know how they've done it, how they've crafted such an interesting looking universe, even if the lore behind it isn't quite... In fact, there is no lore, but we're going to get onto that later. They managed to craft one of the most engaging, even by myself, even with just against bots, gameplay experiences of recent time. There are a few games and such where I feel such giddiness as getting on an enemy ship in this game, because it is incredible the amount of stuff you can get on with. And I think that, sure, you can just go and destroy the core, but the fun is being able to do that in the first place. You've got to destroy core lockouts and stuff. Now the AI maybe don't prioritize their core as much as they should, but it's an interesting experience nevertheless. And you can on this video I was only playing with rank 2 AI. You can crank that up as much as you want. It's just that I find the rank 2 AI, well, a problem in general with the AI is that it's either extremely good or it's extremely poor. On this difficulty anyway. I've played the higher ones and they're pinpoint accurate and it's ridiculous. So I tend to like the easier side of AI because, well, there's a few reasons why this game is held back in its current state. But before we get on to that, I'll discuss the good stuff. So I think the gameplay from an early access point is very good. Now this is all early access, this is early access footage, you know what you're seeing. The version will be on the top right hand corner, as you can see. It's all very well done, I'd say. The gameplay itself, what it's made up of, the gunplay is satisfying enough to warrant coming back to it. Certain guns sound better than others, as the two-shot shotgun, you'll see I'm using in this video, is actually my personal favourite weapon, because the impact, the crunch it has, the impact, the feedback, it's very nice. The pump shotgun's not bad, but I just like shotguns because of the impact. And all the assault rifles seem pretty good. One of my favourites, however, is the plasma rifle, which you won't see in this video, unfortunately. The plasma rifle on the AIA side. There's two sides to this game. The ULA, which is the blue guys, and generally the blue guys, and the AIA, which is the red guys, who I'm playing actually I prefer to play as, because their plasma rifle is just so much fun to use. Now I like the ULA's some of the weapons better. I like some of the AIA's weapons better, which it likes the gameplay. Having to asymmetrically balance weapons like this, instead of just making both factions receive recolors of each other and they all have the same guns. Now, are some of the guns the same? Yes. but they've got different fighters, different vehicles, different weapons. This is incredibly hard to do, and I think that it is worthy of a lot of praise, because they could have just went the easy route and, you know, again done reskins of each other, but they haven't. They're trying to asymmetrically balance the game, and that is incredibly hard to do. Now, on bigger things like cruisers and stuff like that, the weapons are more or less the same for the main guns anyway. The side guns, as you'll see in the video actually right now, are plasma based, and on the enemy side they seem to be more sniper based. So it seems the ULA might be better at distance combat, because they were engaging me way before I was engaging them. And when my side turrets were engaging them, they were firing like, as you can see, very slow plasma at them, while they were firing quick sniper shots at us. So it's an interesting combat system, and the way they've done it is 100% worthy of praise. So as I was saying, the graphics actually aren't too bad. I'd say the most impressive thing is the effects. Are there some off textures here and there? Yes. But the effects of the game itself and the appearance of it, I would say, for an indie company, is top notch. Considering they don't have a big budget money, all the effects have been incredible. I really don't have anything bad to say at all. It's not really eye-turningly off. Now, the animations are a wee bit clunky. Now and again, they are a wee bit clunky now and again. Which, if that's important to you, then I really don't think this will be the game for you, because it is clunky. It's the thing is, it's not like unnoticeable. There are very noticeable clunky animations. But I think, but I can ignore that most of the time. I'm not bothered by it, and I think that being put off the game merely for the sake of animations would be a bit of a shame, because you're missing out on one of the best space, ground, and then space to interior space combat games. Like inside the ship. I don't really know what you would call it. It harkens back to Battlefront 2, that's why I love it. So other good things about the game. I would say the community is very good, but the problem with the community is that it doesn't really exist. Are there people that genuinely love the game? Of course. I genuinely love the game. In fact, there was people in VM who genuinely loved the game. And one of the biggest problems is that I don't really see anyone playing it anymore. I went on the server browser for the day recording this video, and there was no one playing anything. I think it is such a shame, because this has the potential to be such a great game. Now, with all of its great things, the biggest thing holding this game back, in my opinion, is the optimization. I can talk about lore all I want, saying that it's not there yet and it needs to be there, which I think it does. But the biggest thing that's holding this game back is optimization. Now, I noticed when I turned VSync on, for some reason, it seemed to stabilize a lot better. But even then, in some parts, it's quite choppy. I had everything maxed out, and I was getting high 60, 80, 90, 100. And I would just suddenly drop to like 28 points. Because the optimization just isn't there yet. And if you look at any real media around the game, that's the biggest problem. And I understand that for a small dev team like this, that is one of the hardest things to solve, because you don't have all the time to put into fixing this. And I understand that you want to add new things and balance things, but optimization does come first, because the first bite every consumer takes is with the AI. If they get into the game and the first thing you're thrown to do is a briefing room, and unfortunately I think the briefing room is quite boring, because the first thing it does when you get into that briefing room most of the time is lag. It instantly hits a frame drop. And I feel like that, it's quite a shock to get, a frame drop in a briefing room type thing. And it certainly kind of weirded me out when I first started playing, because it is it's your very first impression. But regardless, I think that this game deserves more attention, and I know that I'm a relatively small YouTube channel, but I hope we can somehow get the attention out there and get more people into it, because what the devs have done here is praiseworthy, and it's not being praised. The hard work they put into this is extraordinary. I believe it used to be a teased mod, but they made it a full game, and most of the time when a mod goes to a full game, it doesn't really break out of its identity. but I feel like this game has really pushed the envelope for what a mod turns into a game, because it is so different. And if you looked at this, I could show you this at an E3. I'm surprised this type of stuff isn't shown at E3, because look at it, it looks amazing. But anyway, guys, just a quick video on my thoughts. I want to keep it relatively short because I don't want to drag it out, because I can talk about this game for hours. With every game I'm passionate about. But yeah, I think that Angels Fall first. It's on Steam right now. The price is, let me just quickly check the price. Maybe that's one of the things I should have checked. Okay, so I want to give you should you buy it? If you enjoy this type of stuff and you ask me, should I buy it now? It's $13.37. I would say yes. I would say yes. Now there is other small things, like the music is not rememberable. It isn't, you know, the OST. It is being sold for £4 on the Steam page, but it's not memorable to me. You know, it's a shame, but if I have any closing thoughts, the pros. The gameplay is good. There is customization. The customization seems to be okay. It's not there yet, but it is there. There's the stuff that is there that was very interesting, and it can keep you going for quite a while. However, the cons in this game, and they are pretty big cons, that the repetitiveness does get there after a while. It is quite confusing. First of all, there's no real tutorial, which again you could attribute to early access, because it is an early access game. So take that as you will. And then optimization, which is the biggest one. It really does take a hit with optimization. And that'd be the only when I considered the optimization, this went from an instantly recommend to a more, if you enjoy this type of thing, it'll be for you. But don't take this as any shots against the devs. I think what they're doing is incredible. And when you consider stuff like, and I don't mean to say Eternal Crusade, which had a full dev team behind it, and ended up crashing and burning, basically, because I don't want to make this a Eternal Crusade video, but it's burning right now, you know. This team has done a lot. I won't harbour on anymore. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. If you want another video describing this one, I know it wasn't really the best I could do, but I think bringing any attention to this game, it's a start. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care now.